I consider barbell bench press to be a staple exercise for chest. It is in every single one of the chest workouts. It's very important that you get a strong base with barbell bench press. Actually, it's important with every single exercise, and you want to make sure that you start off with your feet and work up from there. Your feet are firmly planted into the ground. A lot of people complain about feeling it too much in their shoulders when they do bench press, and they talk about how because of this, the bench press is not a good exercise to use. What you need to make sure that you focus on when you are doing barbell bench press is the position of your elbows. They can't be flaring too far out. That's when you're going to feel it in your shoulders. At the same time, let's exaggerate it all the way to the other side, and your elbows are too close to your body. You'll feel it too much in your triceps. So it's that angle of your elbows during the movement on the way up and on the way down, because sometimes that angle can change depending on the direction the barbell is going in. So you want to make sure that you play with that where you feel it in your chest. You control weight in that 1-2 count, and then you explode up in the 1 count. At the top, you don't want to lock out. You want to keep your elbows slightly bent. Now, this isn't always visible, right? But you know that you're not locking your elbows out and you're taking that tension off of your chest. You want to keep that tension throughout the entire movement. As you lower the weight on the way down, this is where it's tricky. You have to feel where you feel it in your chest. Certainly, you don't want it to bounce into your chest and have it rest there, but you bring it down to where you feel the continuous tension on your chest, the muscles that you're working, and that can vary from person to person, so you want to play with that depth. You don't want to cheat on the depth in order to get the weight back up. Remember, if you lighten the weight, you make sure that you get the reps in the full range of motion. You're going to stimulate the chest muscles with the targeted muscle group, and even if you can't lift as much weight or do as many reps, you're building the chest, and that's the purpose of this type of training. It's not powerlifting or anything else. There's another distinction that I identify as a next level strategy. It's pushing the bar up. The movement. In our minds, we may believe we're pushing straight up. Oftentimes, because of how we're laying down on the bench, we're pushing it slightly forward. What I like to do is I like to push it straight up from the bottom position, and I do a slight banana. So maybe it's right under my sternum, that place where I bring the bar down, and then as it finishes, it's closer to where my nose might be, a slight banana on the way up and a slight banana on the way down. And that way I feel it more in the targeted muscle group, my chest.